Imagine the quiet hum of factories. Okay, but not on Earth, orbiting our planet, miles
Hmm.
above. Or think about an AI so advanced, it's not just smart, they're calling it mathematical superintelligence.
Right.
This week, these aren't just ideas from some sci-fi book, they're real.
Mm.
Real investments happening right now. Welcome to the deep dive. We try to cut through all the noise, the constant stream of info, and find the signal. Our mission today, to unpack the latest wave of AI investments, specifically the big deals from July 4th to the 10th, 2025.
It really does feel like riding a rocket, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The speed of AI funding is just,
Yeah.
wow, nonstop, a
Yeah.
wild ride.
Absolutely. The scale, the pace of AI innovation, it's kind of staggering. It's easy to get lost in it all, but we're going to try and show you exactly where the smart money's going, what it means for AI's reach, from down here on Earth all the way up to orbit. We'll look at AI in space, how it's changing industry, tackling big global problems, and then the really key stuff, the basic tech making it all work. Let's dig in. Okay, so first up, let's talk about AI pushing boundaries, like really pushing them beyond the usual stuff.
Yeah, into places and ideas that were just theory not long ago.
Exactly. First one, Varda Space Industries. They just pulled in a huge $187 million Series C funding.
Wow.
Yeah. These guys are pioneers in space manufacturing. Think about that. Making valuable stuff like advanced medicines or special metals in microgravity.
Stuff you maybe can't make easily down here.
Precisely. Either impossible or just way too inefficient with Earth's gravity. Now, the sources don't spell out their exact AI use, but you gotta figure.
Oh yeah, orbital factories need serious automation. Robotics.
Absolutely critical. AI would optimize everything. Handling materials in zero-G, keeping things sterile. It's complex, this investment. It's not just about rockets. It's about scaling unique off-world production. Could really change things back here.
What gets me is just the scale of that vision.
Whoa.
Imagine your factory floor is literally in orbit. The amount of data, managing systems, predicting failures, optimizing yield. You're talking billions of queries, right? Terabytes of sensor data, plus orbital mechanics, communication delays. The kind of autonomous AI you need for that, it's kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah, it really takes things to a whole other level, almost dizzying. Okay, then there's Harmonic.
Harmonic, right?
They raised a big chunk too, $100 million, Series B, for something they're calling mathematical superintelligence. I mean, when I first saw that term, I kind of stopped. What does that even mean for AI's future, mathematical superintelligence?
That's a great question, isn't it? It suggests AI that's not just crunching numbers faster. It's about systems deeply grounded in, rigorous logic, abstract reasoning.
So thinking more like a pure mathematician.
Kind of. The goal seems to be reaching new levels of understanding, generating complex mathematical proofs, maybe even new theories. Imagine an AI discovering entirely new math concepts, things humans might take centuries to find.
Wow.
This funding gives them a long runway for some seriously deep tech research, pure, abstract problem solving that could ripple out everywhere into all sorts of science.
That's a huge leap, almost philosophical. And then also in this sort of pushing boundary space, light chain AI.
Okay.
They got $21.1 million, a sale bonus round. They're working on Web3 AI infrastructure. For anyone maybe not deep in the weeds, Web3, that's basically decentralized networks, right? Like a more open, distributed internet using blockchain tech.
Right. And Lightchain AI is essentially building the foundational tools, the plumbing, you could say, for AI apps to actually work well on these decentralized networks.
So it's more than just sticking an AI model on a blockchain.
Oh, yeah. It's about using those Web3 ideas like immutability, transparency for things like data integrity, auditing AI.
Yeah.
Think decentralized data storage for models, maybe open marketplaces for AI services where trust is built into the system.
Instead of relying on one company.
Exactly. They're laying the groundwork for a more open, verifiable AI future.
So stepping back from the specific companies, beyond the buzzwords, what's the fundamental shift here? When AI goes off-world, like Varda, or into pure abstract math, like Harmonic?
I think it's AI extending its reach into really complex, specialized places and also into, foundational human thinking. It's redefining the edge of what's possible. Okay, so now let's bring it back down to earth. Let's talk about the factory floor, production lines, the operational centers of businesses.
Right, practical impact.
Yeah, where AI is making a huge difference right now, streamlining things, boosting efficiency, automating the boring stuff so people can do more interesting work.
Makes sense.
Take MaintainX. They just raised a massive $150 million Series D for industrial AI.
$150 million, wow.
Yeah. Their platform helps factories manage maintenance, operations, but with incredible precision. Their AI can predict, like really accurately, when a machine might fail.
Before a person would even notice.
Often, yeah, way before. This isn't just about smoother work orders, it changes how factories operate.
Mhm.
From reactive fixing to proactive, almost self-optimizing systems. Imagine less costly downtime, more output
Mhm.
across a whole plant. That's real impact.
That is a big shift. Okay, who else?
Then there's Centific. They got $60 million in Series A. They run an AI data foundry.
A data foundry. What's that exactly?
Because it's not just collecting raw data. A data foundry is all about the hard work of cleaning data, structuring it, labeling it really precisely, especially large data sets.
Ah, the fuel for the AI model.
Exactly. It's essential,
Yeah.
especially for big companies where data quality has to be top-notch. Scientific provides that crucial infrastructure, prepping massive, high-quality data for training custom AI.
Got it.
And Level Path, $55 million Series B. They've built an AI-native procurement platform.
Procurement.
Yeah.
So buying stuff for businesses.
Yeah, think about the old way. Mountains of paperwork, back and forth negotiations, checking vendors. Level Path uses AI agents to automate a lot of that tedious process.
Like an AI helping you shop for the company.
Sort of. It helps find vendors, negotiate contracts, even figures out the best time to buy. It's about smarter, data-driven spending. Turns a cost center into something strategic.
Interesting. What about voice AI?
Good question. Aola raised $25 million, Series A2, for enterprise AI and voice AI. So think intelligent assistants. They can transcribe meetings accurately, summarize them, pull out action items, or provide really advanced call center automation. Understanding customer issues better, resolving them faster, improves the whole customer experience.
Okay, who else is in this industrial enterprise space?
Foundation EGI, they got $23 million Series A focused on industrial AI and engineering. These guys use AI for really complex industrial processes, like chemical manufacturing or material science. They use AI modeling to improve product design through simulation testing tons of variables virtually.
Faster R&D.
Right. And predictive maintenance on heavy machinery, again, cutting down costly failures.
Phenomenal. $20 million Series A fintech and enterprise ERP. ERP, that's the big software running a company's operations, right? Finance, supply chain.
Exactly, the operational backbone. Nominal is integrating AI into those ERP systems, building smarter ones that automate financial tasks, give much better forecasts, maybe even spot hidden problems across the whole company.
Making the whole operation run smarter.
That's the goal. And one more, Nox. $6.5 billion Series A cloud infrastructure and GovTech.
GovTech, technology for government agencies.
Yep. Nox builds secure, AI-powered cloud solutions, helps governments run more efficiently, boosts cybersecurity, which is huge these days, and ultimately deliver better services to citizens.
Okay, so looking across all these, factories, finance, government, what's the common thread AI is weaving through their operations? It seems to be fundamentally about using data for smarter automation, making complex business stuff faster, more intelligent, and way more precise. All right, let's shift gears a bit. Let's talk about how AI investments are tackling some really big societal challenges, things like health, the environment, stuff beyond just the bottom line.
Yeah, the impact can be really profound here.
For sure. Take Renaissance Bio. They landed a big seed round, $54.5 million. Health tech and biotech.
That's a lot for a seed round.
It is. Companies like Renaissance Bio are using AI, machine learning, to speed up drug discovery. You know how slow traditional R&D can be?
Glacial sometimes.
Right. AI can analyze massive amounts of biological data, find potential drug targets, understand diseases better, even predict how patients might respond to treatments. This funding lets them push forward on really innovative R&D. Could bring life-saving drugs to market much faster.
That's huge. And kind of related, predictive oncology. They raised $10 million through a purchase agreement. They're using AI specifically in the fight against cancer, analyzing complex biodata, genomics, proteomics, that stuff, to predict how different tumors will respond to drugs.
So more personalized cancer treatment.
Exactly. Guiding individual treatments, but also speeding up the discovery of totally new cancer medicines. It's AI-powered precision medicine.
Very powerful. What about outside of health?
Well, there's LG&D AI. They got $9 million in financing. They do geospatial AI and data analytics.
Geospatial AI, that's analyzing location data, like satellites?
Yeah, satellite imagery, drone footage, mapping data, all kinds of location-based info. It has huge applications. Think optimizing city planning, making farming more efficient, streamlining global logistics.
Anywhere location matters.
Pretty much. And related to that, Clearest Geospatial. $8.5 million Series A. They're applying geospatial AI directly to climate change.
How so?
Their AI uses high-res satellite data to monitor deforestation in real time, track carbon stored in forests and soils, analyze land use changes.
Wow, like a planetary health check.
Kind of, yeah. It provides crucial, actionable data for conservation, for carbon accounting, for making smarter climate policies. Really important stuff.
So looking at these companies, Renison, Predictive Oncology, LGND, Chloris, beyond just making money, what kind of critical real-world problems are they really trying to solve with this AI funding?
I think they're aiming AI's power at scientific breakthroughs, speeding up medical innovation and giving us vital real-time intelligence about our planet's health. Okay, now let's talk about the hidden layer, the fundamental tech, the building blocks that make all these amazing applications possible, you know? From those space factories to the cancer drugs.
The infrastructure underneath it all?
Exactly. The digital nuts and bolts,
Wow.
making the complex stuff easier, making things possible that weren't before.
Makes sense. Where do we start?
How about Scale AI? They got a big one, $98.6 million in project funding. But this was different, a grant public-private partnership.
So not typical VC funding for company growth.
Right. This funding is more about boosting the entire AI landscape. Think of it like investing in the highways or the power grid for AI. It helps push AI adoption in industries, strengthens the whole ecosystem for everyone, makes it easier for lots of other companies to innovate.
Investing in the foundations, got it.
Then there's Vellum, $20 million, Series A. They offer an AI development platform.
And why are these platforms so important?
They're crucial because they give developers and companies the tools they need. Integrated infrastructure, pre-built components, smoother workflows. It makes it much easier to experiment with AI, build models, deploy them, manage them carefully.
Lowers the barrier to entry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reduces complexity, speeds up innovation everywhere.
Okay. Who's next?
Sundial, $16 million Series A. They have an AI-powered decision analytics platform. This goes beyond just showing you data on a dashboard. Sundial's AI analyzes information, and then this is key. It recommends specific actions.
So it tells you what to do with the data.
Yeah. It predicts the likely outcomes of different choices, helps businesses make smarter, more confident decisions, especially when things are complex or the stakes are high, actionable intelligence.
That sounds very useful.
And Castellum.ai, $8.5 million Series A. They're in RegTech and fintech.
RegTech, regulatory technology, helping companies follow the rules.
Spot on, especially in finance, where rules are complex and always changing. Castellum.ai probably uses AI to automate really critical tasks. Things like risk screening, checking against sanction lists, monitoring transactions in real time.
Helps banks stay compliant and catch fraud without drowning in paperwork.
Precisely. Keeps things safer and more efficient.
Okay, couple more infrastructure plays.
Yeah. Cerebrium, $8.5 million seed funding, AI infrastructure and cloud services. Companies like Cerebrium are kind of like the backbone for AI developers. They handle all the tricky stuff with managing cloud infrastructure behind the scenes.
So developers can just focus on the AI model itself.
Exactly. Cerebrium takes care of deploying the models, scaling them up or down as needed in the cloud, making sure they run well, handles the heavy lifting.
Makes sense. And the last one?
Zero Entropy, $4.2 million seed round, also AI infrastructure, but with a focus on RAG.
RAG-J. Remind me what that is again.
Sure. Retrieval augmented generation, the really powerful technique, helps AI models avoid giving outdated or, well, sometimes just wrong information.
How does it do that?
It lets the AI fetch real-time, reliable info from outside sources like trusted databases or the current internet before it generates an answer. Makes the AI's responses much more accurate, timely, and importantly, trustworthy.
Okay, that sounds incredibly useful. I got to admit, I still kind of wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes, when the AI just goes off on a tangent or makes stuff up.
Yeah, hallucination is a real challenge.
So seeing infrastructure being built specifically for more accurate, reliable AI models, using things like RG, that feels really promising. For AI, we can actually depend on. So looking at all these Scale AI, Vellum, Sundial, the others, these core building blocks, the infrastructure, how do they fundamentally speed up the whole AI revolution we're seeing?
Well, they're making AI fundamentally easier to build, much more efficient to deploy, and ultimately far more reliable for everyone, from tiny startups to huge global companies.
What an absolutely incredible week for AI. Seriously, just 7 days. And look at the sheer scale, the amazing diversity of these investments.
That's pretty breathtaking.
From Varda Space Industries planning factories in orbit, which could totally change manufacturing, to Harmonic going after mathematical superintelligence that might unlock, who knows, new levels of human understanding. The money flowing isn't just big, it's a huge statement about where we're heading.
AI is really becoming omnipresent, isn't it? It's weaving itself into everything. We've
Mhm.
seen it go from like the vacuum of space right down to the details of personalized medicine,
Hmm.
optimizing factory floors, and even powering the very tools that help build AI itself more easily.
Yeah, this isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It really feels like a rapidly accelerating transformation of our world, driven by this constant wave of innovation.
We really hope, listening to this maybe encourages you to think about how these advances, these big investments we talked about today, might start touching your own life, your industry, maybe even your daily routine. It's probably closer than you think.
Absolutely. And so, thinking about this incredible pace and the huge amounts of money going into really bold ideas like mathematical superintelligence or factories orbiting Earth, it leaves us with a pretty compelling question to ponder, doesn't it? What new challenges for humanity, or maybe what completely unforeseen opportunities might pop up when AI lets us build things beyond our planet's gravity, or lets us reason at levels we can barely even comprehend today? Something to think about.